see if it's got one connector or two.
Oh, I know that.
Well, you take it down and bring it down.
Oh, you take it down. All right.
All you gotta do is get burning. This is not changing the regular bulb out.
They're on.
It ain't gonna hurt nothing if it's on. We're gonna turn them off. So don't be hot when I turn
I'm
them.
not cleaning in there.
I mean, we can like to squeeze.
I'm not getting up there. Trying to kill me.
That way a little bit more. Oh, I got the brake off. It looks like that button. See how easy that was? Yeah. Now you can go back and get the rest of it. No. Oh, it ain't that bad. You can sit right in the bucket. Can you see how long that bulb is? I said 75 watt, but give me a tape measure. Let me just measure. I think it's 8 foot. I'm sure it's 8 foot tall.
Yeah, 6, 12.
Yeah, grab a tape measure and I'll measure. I'm sure it's 8 foot. I would imagine. Yeah, that's 8 foot easy right there.
This thing right here works?
I reckon. And it's got the single point on the end too. So, I'm glad you need to know that. How long is it?
7 hooks right there.
How about to the move on there?
10, 7 foot, 10 inches. It ain't quite 8 foot.
I think they can sit on 8 foot. All right, well, I guess we can find some bulbs. We're going to change these bulbs out from the fluorescent. These things have been here forever, and of course now I got the 4 in the backs burned out. Some back over here starting to burn out. They're all kind of burning out now. So I think we're going to replace them with the LEDs. So I just want to kind of find out what kind of end, because some of those, I've looked online trying to find some light bulbs, and some of them have the 1 point, some of them have the 2 little prongs in them. So just want to see what kind of actually had, because these lights have been in this shop, not these right here, but the fixtures have been in here probably over 30 years as best I can tell. But they've been here since the shop's been built. So, all right, find out what I need to know, so we'll go look at some bulbs. Well, our new Premier One fencing came the other day and getting ready to put it up out here where the old coop is. The netting that we had before, we took it up to the other coop and made that run twice as big. So I know my old electric fence box I had, that's one I used to have for the old hog pen, and it's probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old, and it was starting to kind of get some age on it, and it was working, but not like it ought to. So we stopped by Tractor Supply and got us another one of these big solar panel fence chargers. So before we get started this evening, we're gonna try to get this thing put together and put up, and that way it can be charging for the next couple of days. Then hopefully in the next few days after this thing gets charged up, we will put the fencing back up, get these chicks out, because they're getting pretty good size. They need some more room to run too. So we're gonna get this thing put up, let it sit out here for a couple of days in the sun, see if we can get them chickens moved out. All right, so now we're gonna let her charge for a few days. Let that hang right there for the time being. And once that thing charges a few days, we'll get the Premier One fence up and we'll get all hooked up and ready to go.
Oh, that's a piece of wood. You can play with that. She found a piece of wood, and I thought she was getting something out of the dirt. Found her a piece of wood.
What are you doing?
She always wants to play. Go get your piece of wood. Go get it. Go get it. Where did it go? Go get it.
Are you supposed to have that? Are you supposed to have that? Hey, what is that? Hello?
She's looking at me.
Nope. Lord. I got it. Well, we got the chicks in the new coop over here, and they're getting so big now they need more room. And we had such good luck with the poly fence we had last time from Premier One. We got us another bundle ordered, and we're going to set this up back here in the back and get these new chicks a little bit more of a run. So we're going to get it put together, see if we can get them turned out this afternoon. All right, after a little bit more configuring there, didn't look exactly right. That's what's good about these fences. You can kind of move them around if you need to. It's kind of odd shaped a while ago, but now I got a little bit of a wider run. It was kind of a long run a while ago. But you can play with these fences and move them around every kind of shape you want them. So the only thing we got to do now is I've got to run the Tractor Supply, because the little stobs I used to stick these back to pull the tension into them, I used the ones I had back here before to the other extension of the other coop up there. So we need about 4 more rods to put tension on here, and I want to buy me some more of them little short bungee cords too. So we're gonna run Tractor Supply right quick, see if we can get them done and get this done before dark. Well, we made it back to Tractor Supply, but it's just about dark on us, but that's all right. I'm gonna check and see. This is the furthest point away. Check and see if we got any juice on this fence. Let's see if we might as well start here at the bottom. Oh yeah, she's hot. You see that? I'm gonna check every strand of it while I'm here. But I'm sure if one works, they're all gonna work, because they're all wrapped in together. Oh yeah, And you got the hook, and just touch it. Yep. Hey Lulu, come see if the fence works. Every strand is hot. It sure is. What do you think, Lulu? You probably get into tomorrow when the chickens is turned out, won't you?
Okay, so Andy went to work, so I come out here. It's Friday morning. Came out here to undo this wire so I can turn the chickens out and see if they enjoy their run. Since it was kind of late, it was almost dark when we finished it last night after we had to go to Tractor Supply and get some postage. So today I'm going to try to get the hardware cloth wire off so I can open the door so I can let them out. Because I had it put up because they were little when we put them back here so they wouldn't go through the holes. So, but now they're big enough they shouldn't go through the holes from the fence because they're on up there. What about there? Get my fingers. Nope. Get my fingers. Little pretty turds. Trying to hit my fingers is what you're trying to do. I know. You want me to give you some grass because I've been doing that. Can't do that yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's make sure I hit the right one. If I don't, I'm just going to say something to me because I picked the wrong one. But you know what? I'm smarter than he thinks I am sometimes. Alright. So, the wire's off. I'm going to save it to next time because we'll have a perfect piece to use. Are y'all ready to get out? Are y'all ready to get out of this pen and enjoy? Yeah. What do you think? Come on. Get back out of the way. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way. Look this gate. Y'all want to get out? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I got to cut the fence on. We gotta cut the fence on, or y'all will be got out. Cut that fence off. Alright, so I run right quick to go cut the fence on. Because I want them to know if they hit that fence, it's going to shock them so they won't get close to it. I think they just wanted some grass. Lulu's out here supervising. See, Lulu is supervising. Lulu is supervising. Laying down, being lazy. Ooh, somebody got shot again. Well, you learn. Don't touch the fence. You got this big open space, but you got to get close to the fence. Ooh, somebody got shot again. And they will get back in their safe place. You'll learn. Lulu, kitty. Lulu, kitty, kitty. There you are. I was gonna say, where you go, Lulu? What is it, Lulu? Don't you be messing with them chickens. You hit that fence, you'll get shot too. We do have a little surprise. We hadn't said anything about Lulu, but I'll show you a picture how fat she was. I've been wanting to get Lulu spayed, and I tried to call and get an appointment to get her spayed. Well, I waited around too long because she was already bred, and she was pot belly for a month or two, and she's had her kittens, and she has at least got 6 if she don't have more than that. And as soon as she gets them winged, I'm gonna try to get her spayed because I don't want any more kittens than what I already got. So if anybody's interested in a kitten, if I can get them tamed and gentle, you are welcome to a free kitten because they're all about the same color hers. She had them under our house, so hopefully they'll open their eyes and we can get them out from under there so I can start messing with them some so they can get gentle and get used to people. But there are a bunch of kittens. They all look kind of like her. So if anybody wants a kitten, you're welcome to it. I don't know if it's boys and girls yet. I haven't even touched them, so I didn't want to mess with them much until they get a little bit bigger. Lulu is a mother now, and I think she would love to get one of them chickens to curl back to her little babies once they started eating. But she is looking at them, but she hits that fence, she'll know it. I think she senses, she knows there's juice on it. She ain't gonna mess with them. Now, if they fly over this thing, which I hope they don't, she might be getting her a chicken. But I think they're gonna be all right. They're trying to venture out a little bit. They ain't gone too far. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I got to clean up the house. Today's Friday. I try to get my house cleaned up so I don't have to worry about it the weekend. Get all my laundry done. And I need to be working on doing stuff in the barn. This past week I went and helped my brother set out cucumbers, squash, and zucchini. And I tell you, that was an all-day thing. He's sitting on the setter. That's a job. And it was windy and cold that day. But it's been a long week and I really ain't got a lot accomplished that I wanted to this week. Woo! We got them. Well, they'll learn and get used to that fence. They won't stick their head in there much. Oh, they went back in their house. All right, I think they'll be all right. I'm gonna go in the house and let them figure it out on their own a little bit. Lulu's out here watching them. Well, it's a windy day and we've been setting out squash. Over there we got zucchini sawed out, and the plants got a little bit too long and it was a little hard to sit out. But we got them set out. Now we got to move to another field and set out the cucumbers and the rest of some of the squash that's not so tall. But greenhouse plants grow really quick, and if you don't have your land and stuff ready, and this weather's just been crazy. It's either raining or windy, and it's just been crazy this year. We just had hail this past weekend, and it hurt the other plants over there, and I'm gonna see what they look like when I go over there. The cabbage and broccoli, the hail kind of beat it pretty good, so you never know what Mother Nature's going to throw out at you. But we've got them set out. Have to sift out.
Well, I really thought Molly would have had her calf now. She's been here about 5 days, and her bag is full of milk, but she just ain't showing no signs of having a calf yet. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn her out for today, let her go out in the pasture, rest the cows. We're gonna be here all day anyway, working in the garden and stuff. We're gonna keep an eye on her, see how she's doing. Try to clean the barn up in here a little bit because there's a little bit of water spilled in here and stuff. And try to get her fixed up a little bit in here and get it cleaned up. She got to have that calf in a day or two, ain't she? You ready to have that calf yet? Well, come on, let's turn you out for a little while. I don't see no fresh signs of anything yet, so come on. You come on out. Go out in there and eat you something in the pasture, because I don't. No. You're getting there, but you ain't quite ready yet, I reckon. But that bag of milk is full. Maybe you'll have her today, and we'll keep eye on you, keep you out of the pond. They're down yonder at the shade tree. Go on down there. what she's telling them. She's telling them something. Tell them she's out, I reckon. Well, we've been out this morning trying to work on the garden a little bit. Got it tilled in pretty good. Now getting ready to switch out so I can make my rows. But it come up on lunchtime, so we decided we'd run next door to WDW Strawberries over there. They're having a lot of people out picking strawberries today because it's really pretty outside today. And they've also got a food truck. The food truck they got there today is the Taco Shack. So we decided to run and get us something to eat a while ago. And I'll tell you what, we got the street tacos. We got the chicken ones. Man, they were good. So we sit down and they got picnic tables over there too, so we sit down and talk with them for a little bit and ate lunch, and we were talking about some things. You know, next weekend's Mother's Day coming up, and that'd be a good time to come pick you some strawberries, make your mama a strawberry cake or a cobbler or something, you know. But then they're gonna have another food truck there next Saturday, and it's gonna be Parker's Barbecue out of Wilson. And if you never had Parker's Barbecue, that's some mighty good eating right there. So come on out and get you some strawberries and get you some barbecue, get your belly full and meet some folks. And another thing that we discussed is they've asked if Kim wanted to set her booth up next Saturday at the Strawberry Patch. So if you're down this way next weekend on May the 13th, come by and see us. We're going to be set up out there too. If the weather stays right. It's been pretty today. It was a little bit pretty last Saturday, and it's supposed to be pretty again next Saturday as far as I can tell right now. So weather permitting, we'll be there. Parker's Barbecue is going to be there, and of course they're going to have a lot of strawberries there. And while we're there today, we got us another quart of strawberries, and tell you what, these things are mighty good. I don't know if Kim's gonna make a, what are you gonna make with it this time?
I might do a cobbler, but I don't know if it's about time to make a strawberry cake.
Yeah, I'd rather have a cake. We had cobbler last time, I'd rather have cake this time. So we're gonna make a strawberry cake out of that. Well, I ain't, she is. But while we're down there, they also have beehives and stuff to, you know, because farmers need bees to pollinate everything. So they actually make their own honey too, and honey is good for you. So we got some honey water down there a while ago, and they also take the strawberries and they make this vinaigrette dressing, and it's really good. You can put it on salads. Had a lady tell us a little bit ago that she actually, when she cooks pork chops, she puts it on her pork chops. So I think that's what we're gonna try. Don't know if we're gonna do it for supper tonight, but we're gonna do it pretty soon. So anyway, if you're down here next Saturday on the 13th, stop by and see us all. Come visit. See what's going on. You can probably see the cows and donkeys over across the fence. They're gonna be around the pond eating, and they like it when people show up. They kind of hang around the pond a little bit closer when people's out picking strawberries in the patch. So come on down and see us and say hey. Well, we've got our lunch in. We're gonna run back out, try to work in that garden a little bit more. And Kim went to her brother's the other day and got some of those, what was that you brought back home?
Brought squash and zucchini.
Squash and zucchini, and them suckers is up pretty good size.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to at least get them in the ground today. Might not put no seed in the ground, but we're gonna at least try to get them planted today before dark.
Okay, so Andy is making me some rows with what we have. We need us a good garden tractor, like a 1-footer that has a fertilizer hopper or something in that matter, type of tractor that's used for gardening. That runs good and everything works. But right now we're using this. As you can see, a row would be right here. So here would be a row, and then it's like I would say a truck middle. I'm so used to doing tobacco. So I would say a row, a truck middle, and then we have a row, another truck middle, a row, a truck middle, a row, truck middle. But I'm planning on planting at least 4 rows of Dixie Lee peas. I want to do 2 rows of string beans or 4 rows of string beans. I'm not sure yet. I do want to do 2 rows of butter beans to see how good they come up. And I got my squash and zucchini I got to plant because the plants are already high. And then I'll be planting more stuff as it goes. Probably go ahead and plant some of my okra too so that it'll start coming up. But there's a lot I need to do in the garden. I need to plant my spinach, and it's getting kind of late if you don't plant spinach right now, because this is kind of like a cool weather crop. I might have to do it later in the fall. But there's so much stuff I want to plant, and the weather's just been crazy this year. When the weather's good, it's either windy like crazy or the hail's beat everything to pieces. If not, we can just do it later.
Put 2 on that side, or 4.
Put 4. Do 4. So on this side, I'm going to try to put my squash and my zucchini over here. And because I got the plants right now. And I got some pepper plant and some broccoli plant, which I should already plant my broccoli by now, but I might have some late broccoli. But my pepper plants weren't quite tall enough yet because they were a little bit late coming up. So I'm just going to get me some pepper plants, and I love to saute peppers and onions and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things I want to plant. So we'll have some stuff this year, and what I don't get out of my garden, I'll get some from my brother and put up. I'm planning on putting on a lot of garden stuff this year. Yeah.
Alright, I reckon we're gonna plant some Dixie Lee peas first. We'll see how they go. We got the right plate set in there. We got the depth set already. I'm gonna fill the little hopper up. That's pretty some.
Some come out of the pocket.
Uh-oh, we got a Dixie Lee peas here in the back of the truck. I'll be alright. Alright, here we go. You want these first rows to be then?
Yep.
Alright, which one's my first row? This
Right.
one?
Right here.
The first row.
Yep.
Flip my wheel brake up. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's see if this thing's gonna work this year or not. Oh yeah.
pipe.
Don't worry about it. I'm fixing the pipe.
Thing turned right against the pump pipe, didn't it?
Yeah.
For the pool.
That's what I was worried about, man. Long my powder pipe there, just pulled it up, it's still good. Yeah. It goes that way, these steps don't run like that. On the wheel.
Look at the fire ants in there. Look at the fire ants in that hole. They're everywhere. On that tree trunk too.
Oh, Lord. Man, look at there. Oh, Lord.
Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for here this week. We've got a few odds and ends taken care of this week, and we did get up there and check our bulbs and see what kind we needed for that. We're getting ready to switch them over to the LEDs and hopefully get that done between maybe now and next weekend. Got the chicks out of the coop into their new run. They're enjoying it pretty good right now. They have finally figured out that fence has got electricity on it, and they've been popped a couple of times, but I ain't seen any of them get into it today. Molly still hadn't had her cow. We've got her out in the pasture with the rest of the cows right now. We've been watching her about all day, and we may shut her back up again tonight, but I don't know. It's warmed up a little bit today, and it's not terrible, so we may just leave her out tonight and just see what happens. We're going to chance it and see, because I hate keeping her locked up in that barn all night. We got the garden finally started. We got a few things planted. Got a lot more to do out there though, and just going to try to work on some throughout the week. And don't forget, if you're around here next weekend, come by and see us. We're going to be at WDW Strawberries, which is actually right next door to us. And I'll put the address in the end of the video right here, so y'all know where it's at. Trying to get here, so come out and see us. Pick you some strawberries. They said that Parker's Barbecue from Wilson's going to come and have their food truck out here, and again, Kim's going to set up her booth out there. And so come find your mama something for Mother's Day and get you some strawberries picked, make you a good old cobbler and some good old strawberry cake and whatever else you want. And shoot, you just eat strawberries right out of the field, be out to me. But again, we appreciate you joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors, and we sure hope to come back and see us on the next video.